Does genre classification matter? Let's talk about that.
He is the prince of the land of fire.
The essence of life. You love it, I love it. Anyone who's anybody loves heavy metal. But along with heavy metal comes different genre distinctions and different ways that we classify bands, such as, Havoc is different from Dark Funeral. And Black Sabbath is definitely different from Cannibal Corpse. Every metal band is different, but they all seem to fit in their own subgenres. But I do have people who constantly tell me metal is metal, and that is all. But I disagree. Genre distinction is very important. Saying metal is metal is just disregarding everything that has come along the way. Because if you say thrash metal is the same as power metal, then you really need to get some shit in check, because those two sound completely different. So saying that, metal is metal and that's all there is to it is not really fair to the artists who have put in work trying to get a specific sound for a specific genre. Because artists like Cannibal Corpse pride themselves on being a death metal band. There's all sorts of genres out there, and it can get confusing. There's fucking Viking metal and folk metal and all this sort of shit. It's hard to not say that metal is metal. I mean, you have to keep up with so much, but keeping up with it is what makes metal metal. So saying that a band such as Slipknot, which is new metal, alternative metal, garbage, is the same as 6 Feet Under, death metal, fucking garbage, is just not right. And as a big thrash metal boy and a big power metal boy that I am, I really have to say that certain genres are different than others. And it's not to say that certain genres are better than others, because I would not say that my favorite bands are better than the OGs such as Black Sabbath and Judas Priest. But saying that metal is metal, you have to consider that, a metalcore band is going to sound a lot different than a thrash metal band, and vice versa. And of course you have bands that change genres over time. Metallica is a big example of this, because they went from being a thrash metal band to being fucking garbage. And you have to realize that when a band goes from thrash to garbage, you have to fucking realize that. You have to respect it. Or you don't. Because really, who is listening to the Black Album except for normies? And you even have certain genres within genres. There's melodic death metal, such as Amon Amarth, and there's a lot of folk black metal, ambient black metal, a bunch of weird shit thrown into black metal. Black metal, for some reason, just has the most genres adapted to it of all time, but that's just the way it goes, I guess. You also have to sometimes distinct where bands come from, because there's a very specific American and European styles of power metal, death metal, and black metal. And it's just important for people to say Blind Guardian is German power metal and Cannibal Corpse is American death metal. And it's just easy to get those mixed up, but they are two different sounds. The sound of American death metal is vastly different to Swedish death metal. And putting them in the same genre makes sense, but putting them in the same group does not. Well, all in all, I hope you got educated a little bit. You probably already knew this, but this is for the people out there who are getting into metal and don't really know everything about it. And I just hope that you enjoy this presentation. Praise Lemmy.
He is the prince of the land of fire, true but untrue in the heart